It is said that lust can destroy a person's wisdom and self-discipline. But how? Let's understand this through the story of a celibate monk. Watch till the end, because this story reveals just how important it is to control lustful desires. There was once a monk who lived alone in a small hut inside a deep forest. He spent all his time meditating and had promised to never get married or be with a woman. One day a king came to the forest to hunt animals, but after many hours he didn't find anything. He was tired, hungry, and very thirsty. While walking through the jungle he saw the monk's hut. He walked toward it, hoping for help. But before he could say anything, he fainted at the door. The monk saw the king lying there, unconscious. He ran to help, poured cold water on his face, and gave him some fruits and water. The king slowly opened his eyes, drank water, and felt better. The king folded his hands and said,
"Wise monk, you saved my life. Please ask me for anything, I will give it to you."
The monk smiled and said,
I don't need anything. I live a simple life. I follow celibacy and meditation.
The king was very impressed and invited the monk to visit his palace one day. A few months later, the monk went to visit the king's palace. The king was happy to see him and treated him with great respect. He told his most trusted maid to take care of the monk. The maid was very beautiful and kind. She served the monk food, took care of him, and even stayed near him while he rested. The monk had never lived close to a woman before. Slowly he started feeling attracted to her. He liked her soft voice, her gentle touch, and her beautiful face. Thoughts of lust started coming into his mind. His peaceful mind became disturbed. Whenever the maid helped him bathe or brought him food, he started thinking about her beauty. He began to lose control of his thoughts and desires. One day the monk asked her,
Are you married?
The maid smiled and said,
No, sir, I am not married.
The monk's desire grew stronger. He asked her,
Will you meet me outside the palace?
The maid replied,
Yes, sir. I live in the nearby village. You can come to my home. I will be happy to welcome you.
The next morning, the monk quickly went to her house. She treated him with love and served him tasty food. The monk felt happy but also confused. He thought,
Should I ask her to marry me? But what about my spiritual path? I promised to stay away from desires.
He didn't know what to do. He feared she might reject him because he was a monk. Still, he started visiting her house every day. The villagers noticed this strange behavior. They went to the king and said, Your Majesty, the monk visits the maid's house every day and stays there for a long time. This does not look good. It will send a bad message to our youth. The king said,
Okay, I will look into this.
Meanwhile, the monk decided to finally propose marriage to the maid. That day was also a special village festival. People believed that giving money to the poor on that day would bring blessings. When the monk arrived at her house, the maid asked,
Sir, can you give me a few coins? I want to donate them to the poor.
The monk said,
I don't have any coins, but I'll go ask the king. How many do you need?
Just 4, she said. The monk went to the palace and told the king,
Your Majesty, you promised to give me anything I wanted when I saved your life. Today, I have a request.
the king said.
All right, what do you want?
The monk was about to ask for 4 coins, but then greed entered his mind. He thought, why ask for only 4 coins? Why not 8 or 16 or 1,000? In fact, why not ask for the whole kingdom? Then I can become the king and marry the maid easily. The monk said,
I want your entire kingdom.
The king was shocked and became very angry. He shouted,
You fake monk! You lost your respect and now you want my kingdom. Guards, put this man in prison forever.
and so the monk lost everything: his years of meditation, his respect, his peace, and even his freedom, just because he couldn't control his lust. Even today, we can see how lust is destroying the lives of many people, especially the youth. Whether it's students, young people, or even grown-ups, many are trapped by it. When you go on the internet, more than 70% of the content is filled with sexual and adult material. People watch it when they're alone, and soon it becomes a habit. These thoughts take control of the mind. But here's the solution. When such thoughts come to your mind, get up and do something else. Go for a walk, call a friend, talk to your parents, or spend time with others. Lust grows in loneliness, but disappears when you're with good company. The sexual energy we waste on temporary pleasure is meant for something higher, like creating life, not for entertainment. If we save and use this energy in the right way, we can do great things in life. All great people, like saints, scientists, and leaders, achieve success because they learned how to control their desires. That's why they rose to the top. If you can't control your lust, your life may fall apart. But if you can, you will gain focus, strength, self-respect, and power to build your future. So choose wisely, because when you rise above your desires, you rise above the ordinary and move closer to your true potential. Hey everyone, I see many of you are watching my videos but haven't subscribed yet. Subscribing is free and it really helps me create more content you love. So please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for being here.